The focus that we're going to play with today is the divine imagination. And if you've done anything with me for any amount of time, we will have played with it abundantly. It's become even more powerful for me as a rainbow sanctuary in going through my transition of having a relationship with Ellie in the physical world through to having a relationship with her where she now is in love inside. And so it came up last week as we were looking at how to give ourselves what we need, because I do believe that's one of the most powerful questions we can ask ourselves, like wherever we are, if we're feeling great or if we're feeling fucking shitty, like, oh, wow, really connecting into our body. What is it that we need? And often what we need isn't something in the physical world. It's a feeling, it's a frequency. It's the best analogy I have is when we're a little kid and, we got bullied on the playground or something, and all we need is to run into mum, to be scooped up, and to know everything's going to be okay. We're loved, we're safe. And so we're going to just play with just grounding even more into our own unique healing sanctuary, our divine imagination. So I am going to briefly call in the light for us, and we are all doing this together. And I do love to encourage everyone to hold hands, whether or not you're here live or doing the recording. It's so fucking lovely to know that there are a small group of souls that are called to show up in their divine feminine, in the greatness of their soul, their spirit, their loving, their compassion. And so we send our loving to everyone else in the circle. And we now open our heart, just open our chest a little so we can really receive that loving, receive that connection, let that love, that embrace in. As we do ask for the highest good, we ask for that greatest experience of who we are as the light, as this divine, loving, unconditionally loving energy. And we ask that only that which is for our highest good be allowed to take place just now. And we do start this session in a greater embrace of our human, just really kind of hugging ourselves inside, just saying, thank you for all you do. Thank you for all you go through. Just embracing our human so that we might relax a little, and consciously relaxing the muscles around our eyes, in our cheeks, in our jaw, just allowing our shoulders to relax and maybe even drop an inch or so. But we are here to be held by love. We are here to be held by the truth of who we are, which is love, which is our soul, which is the unnameable. Love is the best one that I can come up with, that I experience inside. And so we're here to receive that. And in service to this, we're here to awaken more fully to our divine imagination and to our healing sanctuary. So if you've done this before and you already have a really great sense of what that place is for you, and I'll just briefly share that mine is kind of like a Smith Family Robinson series of tree houses. It's kind of near the beach, but there are so many flowers, and it has this healing pool in the middle. But it's also kind of like the Ewok village. I've got lots of tree houses all connected. And I have been to this place for years now, so it feels just as alive, and it actually gets me a little giddy. Just there's so much energy here for me. So if you've already started to enjoy a particular place, trust yourself and be there already, go there right now. But if this is a new experience, If you could be anywhere in the world, somewhere that you know would just allow the biggest breath out, a place that either you've been to or that is completely imagined, or like mine is a puzzle, a cobbling together of many things that I love. We're just going to have a minute of silence to be curious and to kind of trust whatever pops in. It's how I work best with my intuition, just kind of having a curiosity, like, oh yeah, where do I feel relaxed? Then let go, don't think, but just kind of pay attention, watch the movie inside your mind, just watch and see what pops in. Is it the beach? Is it the mountains? Is it your couch? So we'll have just a minute to be aware of what are some of those details. Where is it that you feel relaxed? And so we are going to use the senses really to ignite all areas of the brain. And depending on the kind of wiring you have, it'll work differently for you. I actually am not very visual, so I kind of don't really see anything, but I just sense and feel everything. So we're just going to go through each of the senses. And when we sniff, right, you might actually be able to smell the surf or smell the mountain air. But you may not be able to smell anything, but you can really actually hear or see or really feel. So just trust whatever comes up. But first of all, the whole power is just bringing that intention to that sense. It actually doesn't matter if you smell anything or not. Your conscious focus to the senses, really opening to that, to your sense of smell, really helps to activate that part of the brain. So wherever you are in your healing sanctuary, just be aware of what you smell. You might like to lean over and smell a flower, or move closer to the waves, or whatever that is, or maybe a loved one's already there. Maybe you can smell puppy breath, but just really be aware of actively smelling. And now we're going to listen. And now we're going to bring our focus into one particular micro visual, to hone in on one aspect, something that you can see, like a flower or one wave, one tree, whatever it is. Just do your best to see the detail, enjoy the detail. And now, most importantly, let yourself kinesthetically feel being there. Kind of let go of the senses, let go of the visual, but really just be aware of, what does it feel like in your body to be in this safe, sweet, soft place? And in service just to anchoring this ability that we all have even more fully, we are going to invite in one being, whoever shows up. It could be anyone from Yoda or Moana to a loved one that's passed over, to your best friend, your spouse, your dog. But just allow one being to be with you, and just for a little bit, really be with them. You know exactly what they would do, so let them do it. And just respond however you would to them. Just for a little bit. Mm. And so just thank them for always being here, always being with you, and thank them for this moment. And we're also just going to activate a healing aspect of your sanctuary. You may already have something like this. I find that a healing pool, a body of water, is so profound for me. I love water, and I just feel like the whole world floats away when I'm immersed in water. So creating a beautiful pool is just a really easy way for me to imagine myself diving into this pool. And I imagine that any darkness, any negativity, anything is kind of just like cleared from me, taken from me, and that feeds the flowers around my pool. So you could use a healing pool, or it could be a healing couch. As soon as you soften into the softest pillows you've ever experienced, like this couch of light and softness just magically, miraculously clears any negativity, helps you release anything that you need to let go of. So and you can have it all too, right? But just play with one healing aspect and just give it a little form. So play with that, jump on the couch, jump into the pool, whatever. And so to complete, we do just thank each other for showing up and bringing greater energy so that we might all springboard more fully into this. And we just thank the divine. We thank all of those beings that support us, that guide us, that love us. And we just thank our human for showing up in this way abundantly. We're so grateful. Great job. All righty. Love you all watching the recording. I will try and not plug this too much, but the magic, the juice for me in these calls really are being with everyone that's live. We get to share in a way that's not recorded, and where we just get to love on each other. So if you're kind of on the fence, we are a really incredibly loving group of people, and we're small. So if you want to join us, the invitation is there.